The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness. The nonfiction book by Michelle Alexander that explores the systemic racism and oppression faced by black people in the United States criminal justice system. The book argues that the mass incarceration of black people in America is not an accident, but rather a deliberate and carefully constructed system of racial control that operates in a manner similar to the Jim Crow laws of the past. The book begins by examining the history of race and racism in America, from slavery to the civil rights movement, and how the criminal justice system has been used to maintain racial hierarchies. Alexander argues that the war on drugs, which began in the 1980s, was used as a tool to target black people and communities, resulting in a dramatic increase in the number of people incarcerated in America, especially black men. Alexander shows how the criminal justice system, from police practices to sentencing laws, is inherently biased against black people, and how this bias has resulted in the disproportionate representation of black people in prisons and jails across America. She argues that the system of mass incarceration has devastating effects on black families and communities, and perpetuates a cycle of poverty and inequality. Throughout the book, Alexander also provides a critique of the legal and political systems that perpetuate the injustices of the criminal justice system. She argues that the courts have failed to protect the rights of black people, and that politicians have used tough on crime rhetoric to gain support while ignoring the real issues faced by communities of color. In conclusion, The New Jim Crow is a powerful and important book that exposes the racial injustices of the American criminal justice system. It highlights the need for systemic change and provides a call to action for readers to work towards a more just and equitable society.